This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Where we want to educate you about our market, empower you to make wise decisions, and help you engage with our expert contributors. Jeff, I know we got a bunch of things we want to talk about, but I want to talk to you first about this issue of tax returns. And everyone's all upset right now because their tax returns aren't what they used to be. And there's numerous reasons for that. Can you talk to people about their tax returns versus their change in deductions? Let's talk about that.
Well, let's start off with the change in the tax rates. Everybody's tax rate went down in 2018. When your tax rate goes down, if you haven't changed your withholding is going to automatically go down because it's your net pay is calculated, or your gross pay and what the taxes come out is calculated based on your tax rate and your dependents at home.
So that means you should get a bigger paycheck then, right?
You're getting a bigger paycheck.
Okay.
So during 2018, people were getting bigger paychecks, and then they were thinking they were going to get a bigger tax refund. But the tax refund's gone down because the tax rates have gone down, and your amount of withholding has gone down, and your net take home has gone up. So if you look at your last year's tax return, and you look at what was calculated as your tax liability,
right,
and compare it to your tax liability for 2018, I think most people are going to be a little bit surprised that their tax, the actual tax they paid in 2018, was less than what they paid in 2017. If they want a bigger check at the end of the day, they need to change their withholding amounts. And you look at your withholding, and there's two different areas that you can change it. One is your number of withholdings,
or the number of deductibles or whatever.
Right, yeah. And if you want the biggest refund, you change that to zero. And then you look at another item, and it's how you file your taxes. Are you married? Are you single? Are you a head of household? And if you want the largest tax refund, you'd set that to single. If you're married, of course, you leave it at single if you're single.
Right.
And that will give you that. Then the government's going to take the most that they can out of your paycheck, and you'll get a bigger refund at the end of the year. And then you look at the tax forms; they've completely turned upside down on their head.
This is why you have a job, right? This is because they change those tax forms every year.
They change those tax forms
quite
a bit.
Well, this is a major change, though.
This is a major
change.
Yeah, they one of what they've got rid of is your dependents. However, they brought in a child tax credit. It used to be that you got phased out on that child tax credit at a very low adjusted gross income.
Right.
But now you're starting to get phased out at $400,000.
Oh, wow.
So everybody's going to benefit from it if they've got children in their home.
Okay.
The child tax credit. And if you've got a child that's under 18, you're going to get a $2,000 tax credit. If they're over 18, it's about a $500. And the tax credit is different than a deduction. Let's suppose that you have $4,000 in tax liability. You look at the tax credit of $2,000, that reduces your tax liability by $2,000 and takes your new tax liability to $2,000.
Gotcha.
It's much better than a deduction.
Yeah, deduction just subtracts from your income to calculate the tax. You're talking about something you actually subtract from the tax itself. That's significant. Yeah, that's a big move.
Yeah, I'll give you some free tax advice now. Go
ahead.
If you want a bigger refund, have more children.
Oh,
there you go.
Let me write that down.
Okay. You're welcome, America.
This has been Las Vegas Real Estate Now. Thanks for listening. And remember to tune in every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on 101.5 FM, 720 a.m. KDWN.